Talk. The season premiere, the season 9 premiere starts right now. Welcome everybody to another edition of the Liquor Talk Podcast, where we don't just sip liquor, but we stir the culture. So come have a drink with me as we embark on season 9 of the Liquor Talk Podcast. I'm your man Victor, and joining me today, we got people all representing the DMV. These people are going to be joining me on stage at the Afros and Audios podcast conference in Baltimore, Maryland, going down this week. We got one person that's been on the podcast before, and we got two newbies. We got Mikita. How you doing today, Mikita?
Hey, how are y'all? I'm doing great. Glad to be here. It's an honor.
I'm doing blessed. And representing that Sarrogance podcast is Mr. Pablo. How you doing today, sir?
Doing good, man. Other than the fact you put the T in Baltimore, but other than that, we good, bro.
Okay. My bad, Baltimore. Hey, I'm a Florida man. My bad, man. My bad. And last but not least, she's not new to Liquor Talk. She's true to Liquor Talk. It's Stephanie from the Mocha Minutes Podcast. How you doing today, Stephanie? And welcome back to Liquor Talk.
Hey, it's been a long time. I should have left you. But I'll don't beat the step 2.
Yes. It's been a long time since you had a drink with me, so I appreciate you for coming back on. And but let's get him. No problem. All right, let's get into it. Mikita, tell the people about your platform.
So my actual podcast is called Time for Tea, and really it's just about having real, raw conversations about life. But the point is not to dwell on everything that's going wrong. We're talking about solutions, things that help move people forward, so you stop being stuck. So it's just having the conversation, letting people know that we see you, we hear you, we're all in this grind together. But you know what? One step at a time, we're going to make it.
That's real. Mr. Pablo, why don't you tell people about this Sarrogance podcast and tell them about your studios?
SMG. It's a podcast network based out of Baltimore. I've been doing it about 5-6 years now. I got a studio up in Northeast Baltimore, like 10 minutes away from Morgan University. Man, we just building that culture, building those real conversations. We're not trying to go viral. We're trying to have a real talk.
That's real. That's all we're trying to do. We're just trying to have the real talks, And it's always the real talks that don't go viral. But when you get on the podcast and say some stupid shit, that's what goes viral. That's the only thing I'll never understand that fact,
Mm-mm.
And last but not least, Stephanie, why don't you tell the people about the Mocha Minutes Podcast for the ones that weren't listening the last time you came on?
Well, thank you so much, sir. I host the Mocha Minutes Podcast where, and there is a W, the W silent in Baltimore, where we have weekly or bi-weekly topical discussions about current events, social justice, my dating life. Ooh, there's pee in that pool. And anything going on, anything that's popping that is like now with the height of social media, like TikTok, stuff that's floating around on the Clock app. Because sometimes you get into the weeds and I'm like, oh, we have to discuss this.
Yes, we do. And Stephanie, I'm gonna have to drink to that to that dating life,
Whew. Man.
Because Lord have mercy, I'm like...
It's the ghetto.
Every time you say you're going to be optimistic, you meet somebody that has you like, what the fuck, man?
Mm-hmm.
But...
And don't watch the wine while you're being single, because it's like, what are y'all doing? What is this? What is this? I watched the 3 new episodes, and I'm saying to Anna, but you left. Girl, what? I'm sorry.
It's okay, because Love is Blind, it sounds like a lot of people that contradict themselves, and I wouldn't know too much about it because I fell asleep off the first episode. It wouldn't really keep my attention, so nevertheless. So talk to me about what it... I guess it is better season. Maybe we'll have to go back and watch. But what was your inspiration for starting a podcast?
Mr. Keita, I want to hear yours because yours is very interesting.
So, honestly,
I see you.
It was not my idea to start a podcast. I actually didn't even want to start a podcast. I was doing these little skits on Sunday talking about herbal teas and benefits of teas and all this stuff. My husband was like, you should start a podcast. And I was like, I don't want to start a podcast on tea. Like, I don't know that much. Like, this is just like random stuff. This is for fun. Like, somebody that really knows is gonna be like, "What are you talking about? Get her off." He was like, "No, like you just make it your own. Like create your own story, but you already have like the platform for what you're doing. Take that and just create your own vibe, and the people that are already listening and following you will continue to gravitate, and you'll get more people." So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it. So I got a little equipment, like I got this little mic, and I sat down and had my laptop. And that's when like Spotify actually had like that when you could record into it when they had their own setup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that was bad. But
Yeah,
used their I used their actual intro music in the beginning. It was horrible. Recorded straight into that thing and hit publish. And then after that,
the stuff you can laugh about now, you're like, it's funny now, but it was not funny then.
Absolutely.
Yes,
No.
I believe it. I
And
believe it
after-
because we all were there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I used Spotify for podcasts, or Anchor as it was called, for a good period of time until I got my laptop. And then once I got the laptop, it was no looking back. Because so I feel bad for the people that still use Spotify for podcasts. I don't even know if it's still around today. But Mr. Pablo, what was your inspiration for starting the Sarrogance podcast?
My sister, man. My sister. We used to go live on Instagram, around 2017. We built the following. People looking forward to us getting on there talking. And that was right around the time, Joe Budden started like popping off. So they was like, oh, you can do what he do. You got the following. Because back then I had like 100,000 followers before they took my page away. So it was like, you got the following. You can do this, this, that, the third. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. Then my sister called me. And she's like, we got to do it. And, anybody have a sister, if your sister said we got to do something, you got to at least try it one time for the one time. So we started doing it. A little sketchy at first. We was in her dining room. We had no soundproofing, no nothing. We sounded like we was in the dining room. But, as it progressed, the pandemic, everybody started buying microphones. Everybody started learning a whole lot more. And, yeah, I just started honing the craft, started getting better at it. Then I started the network because I knew a lot of people with stories. And I was like, they can share their stories because I'm sharing my stories. We don't have to be, super big and, celebrity. Hey, just come on in, man. It's a home, it's a family. And then a year after that, I opened the studio because I was tired of recording in my basement. And then people found out I had a studio and it's like, hey, you renting out? And I was like, I didn't think about it, but
I am
yeah,
now.
come on in. We gave him like the best price in the city. Like I think we're like $20 cheaper than any studio in the city. So come on in and good time. Audio, all that. We do events there too. So you might catch us doing like a cookout or a fish fry or something. I just have fun, man. This is all fun for me. I'm enjoying the ride.
I feel that. I think that's one thing that kept me going with podcasting because it became fun after a while to network with people. It sucks that I can't really get people behind me in my city, but I'm connected with people everywhere, so I'm good in whatever city. But hey, Tampa, we're gonna change that in 2025 and 2026, Tampa, for all you people listening out here. Stephanie, what was your inspiration for starting Mocha Minutes Podcast?
It's like, yes, please put Tampa on the map, okay? It got to be more than the stripper capital of the world, okay? It's like put podcast in. It's like it got to be more than that.
It's strippers and it's MAGA. That's all Tampa known for. It's strippers and MAGA.
I'm just saying, everybody know. They're like,
listen, there are black people in Tampa, despite the MAGA. Yes, we're here. Black.
Though. They ain't gotta be strippers.
Yeah.
They probably just know where the strip spots are.
Right.
But they ain't doing the stripping. I'm just saying. They just like go to this one and not that one. But for me, I used to listen to, and I found myself at my big age of 44 going like, am I stopping because of like my age? Maybe, I don't know. But I used to listen to the Black Guy Who Tips. And on like Saturdays, he used to have like a feedback show and he would read feedback from listeners. And one day he just said, And the way he said it, it's kind of like on Sunday morning when you go to church and your pastor says something that's very general, but you're like, oh, he's speaking directly to me. Well, if y'all have these opinions, you should really start a podcast. And I was like, huh. But of course, you're looking at like people who have like mic setups and like and like a network, and you're like, oh, this is way too hard. And I was like, maybe it's just too hard. I started with my friend, and this was something that she didn't want to do. It's like, she's like, I'm always doing it because you want to do it, but this is really your passion, and I think you should just do it by yourself. And in like my mind, I was like, I don't think I can do it by myself. And here I am 8 years later, still doing it by myself. So, and it's like, if she hadn't like literally pushed me up, like saying, go, like go, I wouldn't, I would have never met any of the people that I'm looking at right now. I would have never been in Afros and Audio. I would have met the people that I've met, and I've not had the personal growth that I have. So I'm like, I tell everybody, I'm like, don't wait. Cause I literally like hesitated even pushing the button. I'm like, do not wait for it to be perfect. Cause if you wait for it to be perfect, you don't have anywhere to go.
Hello.
And every good podcaster is like, please understand. They're like, child, I used to do this with the like people. I knew people who used to do the podcast with the Apple earbuds, the ones they used to connect. And it's like, that's how they did their podcast. I knew people who like, and some of them still do it to this day because they're like, the acoustics are like, mwah, because they're not in a studio, in a walk-in closet. They're like, do you know that's like the best way to record? It's like, get into a walk-in closet. It's like very insulated. It's like, you're right. It's like, kind of makes me wish I had a walk-in closet because my mic will be right there.
Yes, I remember that. I remember there was a few episodes I literally did in the closet, the walk-in closet, and them episodes sounded really good. I'm like, damn, okay. Right. But ever since, you move around and you got to improvise. So, but I'm getting to that point of I'm going to be in more studios. So I definitely feel that, you know. And I totally feel you on going solo. And because it felt like once I went solo, it's like the shackles were off. I wasn't relying on anybody to be like, hey, can we do it today? I wasn't going according to somebody's schedule. It was, I'm recording. I find my guests. We sync up schedules. Boom, let's go. And also to people out there, like Stephanie said, don't wait till it's perfect because you're going to be waiting a very long time. And then you're going to look up and you're going to be like, why shouldn't I have done this? Why shouldn't I have done that? You start and build. That's the way to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Liquor Talk. Well, we just don't sip liquor, we stir the culture. And remember, the more you drink, the better we sound. Afros and Audios, how y'all feeling about it? And how y'all feeling that this is the last one? Because, like I said, I saw, what's his name's email, I saw Talib's email saying that this is going to be the last one. I felt disappointed, but I'm at peace with it because he sounds at peace with it. So what are your thoughts on this being the last time we all come to Baltimore, where you guys are located, for Afros and Audio? I'm
kind of glad it's in Baltimore. No, kidding. Because you're like, hey, I ain't got to worry about travel. But that sounds horrible because, one, I like seeing all the people come into town and bring that energy from here, there, and everywhere. So, but it's like, for it to be here, I was like, oh, I love this. And I'm like, and I actually know where stuff is. And I can actually be the one, because you know when you're in other cities, they're like, oh, don't go there, da, da, da. No, we're going here. Now it's like, Pablo, it's our turn. Like, do not go to the inn or what? Girl, who go down there?
Yeah, some folks came in from Indiana, and they was looking for somewhere to eat. And they took a video, and it was on Baltimore Street. And I was like, ooh, you should have called me. You should have called me.
Baltimore Street where?
Yeah, right there.
See?
Yeah, I was like,
it's bad when you gotta ask, like, wait, where?
Yeah, right there. They went to the chicken spot, and I was like, nah, you shouldn't have went there. But yeah,
Lord have mercy. You be like, oh baby, bless your heart.
For real.
As someone who's been at the first one and now being at the last one, I'm just like, this is so crazy because, one, Afros and Audio is part of my podcast growth. So for me, it's just like, this is a part of me. And I think at last year's, like everything that was going through last year's festival, it was just kind of like you saw this resolve over Talib's face. And I was like, he's not going to be doing this too much longer.
Yeah.
And not because he don't have the energy and he don't have the fire. It's just going to be like, it's going to be time to turn the page. And that is how that feels. And I'm like, and sometimes it's kind of like everybody can't do stuff like forever. And it's like, it wasn't like he started at perfection and then didn't have a seat. Like the ceiling is the roof when it comes to Afros and Audio. Because it started in New York and here we are 2 years into Baltimore. It's like a couple of those years they were virtual. So it's like, it wasn't like he started like bloop and it's like, I had nowhere to go. And it's like, no, it's growth. And then you realize you have personal growth. And that's what I see in Slip Through. So I'm like, even though it's the last one and it's just like, oh, and I'm like, I'm probably going to like have a whole bunch of thug tears going on that weekend. I am happy that it's going to be ending on a good note. I'm already proclaiming it and it hasn't even happened yet. Like it's going to end on a good note. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And Drunk Black History. I'm like, why is Brandon Collins here? I love Brandon. Brandon has been on my show. It was like, and I love his podcast mostly for his like theme song, Medium Popcorn. I'm like, see, that song is stuck in my head. I can't not hear that.
This is my 3rd year.
Really?
Yeah. 3 years in a row. I've been
nice.
Yeah. 3rd year speaking also. So I've learned a lot, just observing because I'm still from Baltimore. I don't trust a lot of people.
Why are you so East Baltimore?
I'm just saying.
Scary. It is so scary. I'm East Baltimore too, so I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. This is a lot of people in here, but I've learned a lot. I've met a lot of people. I've made some friends. I've been on some shows. Some people came on my shows. I grew with it as well. Because before I was a whole lot of behind the scenes. After a while, and to live forced me to be in front of people. He wanted me to talk and tell my story. So, yeah, I don't want it to go, but I understand. And the way he was talking last year, I kind of figured either this year or next would have been the last one. He was talking like, yeah, it's been good, and I'm out of here, so maybe one of us can pick it up. I don't know. Who knows? So,
yeah. Mikita, what you think?
We're not going to Tampa, though.
We could hold up. We could go to some good strip clubs with some good chicken wings, okay?
We go to Jacksonville and travel over to Tampa. We ain't going to Tampa.
What? Jacksonville is worse than Tampa. How the hell y'all want to talk about Tampa, but Jacksonville is worse?
Well,
Jacksonville at one point in time,
Miami and get some good chicken. Homeboy with the messed up skin. I heard his chicken restaurant was good, so I have it on good authority, and I got some good podcast cousins who live down there, and I'm like, they're like, no, the wings are good. I'm like, okay, but we can go to Tampa, go to some good strip clubs. We could have it at a strip club.
That's how you get black folks.
Are you kidding me?
Black folks, strippers and wings. We done.
I'm just saying, an ignorant amount of chicken.
Man, we got all these nice ass Listen, we got all these nice ass places to host a conference, and y'all want to go to the damn strip club.
Yeah.
You said Tampa.
Yeah. I mean,
yes, I did say
strippers are MAGA. I'm not doing MAGA because I'm sorry, my hand get itchy.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's why you gotta go with somebody. Listen, that's why you gotta go with somebody because, like y'all know Baltimore, I know Tampa, and I know where the MAGAs be at. And guess what?
So we
ain't going where the MAGAs gonna be at.
So what else can we do besides strippers and MAGA? You ain't told us yet.
We can go to the beach. There's the beach. There's the casino. There's. Yeah, we could host it at one though.
Gulf of America?
No, Gulf of America. Hell no.
I was saying.
Lord, Mikita, where am I? Oh my God, where my prayer cloth, child? Where my prayer cloth? That's it. I need a fainting couch.
Oh Lord, not the fainting couch.
Gulf of America, child. It's like, ooh,
man, I can't believe these dumbasses, man, Gulf of America, man, get the fuck out of here, man. We don't even.
You go to Vegas, you play the slots every once in a while. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so we go to Tampa, a couple of dollars gonna have to get thrown, or I wasted my trip. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what? Hey, but guess what? See, I know you can host a conference in Tampa without going to the strip club because I was just at a conference this past weekend.
Pay some light bills. They got
Look,
Right.
there's a time and place for every.
They
Look,
got
there's
babies to feed. Okay, we helping the economy out.
Excuse me, the babies need food for lunch.
Exactly.
They got lunch debt.
hungry. I get it.
They like lunch debt. Oh, Miss Mikita, go ahead and go, chat.
Y'all killing me, man.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
See, oh,
Yeah.
yes,
that
yes,
That brunch gonna have a lot of tears at that brunch.
yeah, absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, there's definitely gonna be some tears shed at the brunch, and I totally feel all the sentiments because like Mikita said, for me this was the first time I ever went to a podcast conference. It was in Philadelphia the first time I went, and I took a shot in the dark and applied to speak. I'm like, ain't no way in the world. I said, I don't know I'm gonna be able to speak or not. I just threw the application, and next thing you know, I get an email saying, hey, you've been selected to speak. So it's like. And that taught me that, hey, I can do this. There's more to this for me because the first time I spoke, it was in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of shit happen that could have made me say, hey, I'm not going to do this because, let's see, my job fired me 2 weeks beforehand and I had got the last, yes. And then I missed my flight. The flight gets delayed leaving Orlando because I had to fly out of Orlando for some reason. And, yes. So I had to ride with my mother who was going up to Maine for a job. So riding from Orlando to Philadelphia and not some comfortable car because I'm 6 foot tall. So the car wasn't that comfortable. So we had kind of an awkward ride, you know. Don't get me wrong, Mom, I love you, but don't get me wrong. It was kind of an awkward ride to kind of do some reminiscing. She was like, what do you remember about this? What do you remember about that? You know? And then I just said, fuck it, I got to be there, you know. The hotel costs in Philadelphia was screwed.
You thugged this out.
Yes. Yes, because the hotel cost in Philadelphia was ridiculous, you know. So I was like, because I think it was like $700. I'm like, for the hotel in Philadelphia. So I was like, you know what? I got to be here. I got to do something for my brand to get my name out there. And like you said, like all of y'all said, it was a place that we felt really welcomed and with people that looked like us. And I remember Afros that year, that the very next year, I had like half the people I met there on the podcast the very next year during that same season. So I was good for connections. And then when it went to Baltimore, it felt real good last year having my friends with me, having some friends. Now, at that part, I should have called you or Stephanie. I should have called you or I should have called Pablo because truly we would end up in some areas of Baltimore that we're like.
I was like, you went where? It's like,
we went to some places that we were like, what the fuck? Now, we knew it was weird. There was this one spot we went to. There was this one hookah lounge. The door was locked. I'm like, what the hell? How the hell is the door locked and it's next to a damn church?
See, that's the thing. I have a very big love-hate, borderline hate with hookah lounges. I'm like, for me, I don't know what it is about hookah lounges. It's like, I don't know. I'm like, I feel like I'm such a snob. And I'm like, what is this? Yeah. I'm sorry, what is this?
Hookah, lamb chops, I'm tired of all of it, to be honest.
Right.
I feel like black people don't overplayed it, but the one thing I will say is all the spots by our hotel was nice, but outside of that, it was like, what the hell is there to do? But nevertheless, it will. Yeah, I should have called you. I know.
Don't go.
But
I will say, where it is, near the museum, it has some of the best Italian restaurants in Baltimore.
Yeah, Little Italy.
It really does. Right there, it's like it's 3, and it's like, these are really, really good.
Yeah.
It's like, I love this place. Like,
if you want a crab cake, do not go down there. There's places. There's other places you can go.
Child, Coco's is near my mama's house.
See what I'm saying?
And Coco's is nowhere near downtown Baltimore. I'm like, are you kidding me? Absolutely not. Another good place is on Harford Road. Okay, it's Papa's. So I'm like,
down the street from Coco's. I know.
Right. So
wow.
I'm like, them things are nice and they heavy.
Listen, one of y'all want to take me when we go. I'll give y'all the gas money. Y'all take me and we'll go there. Anyways,
we going.
But But getting back to it though, I did feel like in talking to Talib, it was like gonna be the last year, whether it was this year or the next year. So I kind of felt that peace from him. So I'm like, I'm good with it. I'm gonna miss my yearly trip to Baltimore. The one time I've been able to get on a flight, I make my business to get on a flight. So I was like, it is what it is. But I can honestly say I'm happy to have spoken at now 3 of them because this will be my 3rd time speaking, and second where it's back-to-back years. So I'm blessed for it, and I'm happy to support him in whatever he does next. Yeah. And also, we don't have to bring the damn conference to Tampa since y'all just killed my damn city. My goodness.
Well, you don't want us to have it at the strip club. It's like, fine. It's like,
That's all I'm saying.
We going down to the P. We going to have a re-opening, okay?
I mean, we need the incentive, okay? Because the pink
dispensaries too. Y'all want to have it? Y'all want to have a damn dispensary?
Thank you. See, now you're giving us other ideas.
Now you use me a noggin.
See? I'm like, why wouldn't we have it there?
Right.
Yeah, we got the beach, we got the dispensaries. I mean, where else y'all trying to have it? Because
just get some MAGA repellent and we good.
That's it.
Hey, y'all better. Hey, we got the MAGA repellent because the MAGAs don't go to areas we go to, So hey,
they don't.
Hey, fuck MAGA.
But I will say those Latinos for Trump, that little bop, this is like, I'm like, I hate that this is a bop, okay? I hate y'all. I love Latin music, okay? I hate that this is a bop. Screw y'all.
That rhythm gets you every
It's like
season when me and the fellas were recording, we literally sung that song like laughing at him, like y'all going so hard for him. Yeah, he's giving y'all the F you, the fuck you, not the end.
And y'all already FAFO. It's FAFO and it hasn't even been a whole year. It's like, girl, y'all crazy. But it's a bop though.
Yeah. I'm mad they made it a bop too. I definitely agree with it.
He's like, please leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Yes. Please leave us alone. Also, shout out to everybody that's going to be at Afros and Audios. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to be at Afros and Audios, make it your best year. Go out there and network. Don't just go there to sit down. Go out there, network, shake a few hands, book some people for your platforms, set up some times to travel. Like, look, I'm in Tampa. I'm going to get on a flight and come to y'all city if I have to, Or hell, y'all can come on down here, and yes, we'll go to the damn strip clubs after we hit the studios. Hey, but guess what? Make it happen because this is the last time we're gonna be at Afros and Audio, so we definitely gotta make it happen. Now, what do y'all think of our whatchamacallit? What's that? Our session called Authentic Storytelling and Resilience. Building a podcast that lasts. What are y'all initial thoughts when y'all heard that title?
I was like, man, it's going to take me back to when I first started. Because when I tell you imposter syndrome is a motherfucker. It's like, who? Because you don't find it when you push play the first time. You don't. You probably don't find it until at least 2 years in. You're like, okay, this is what. And even then you're like, I don't want to talk about something else now.
Yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got it. You got it.
I was like, if I meet a podcaster that doesn't have a horror story from the beginning, I don't know if I can trust him for real.
I don't know. You fugazi.
I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't like where you come from. Who sent you? Like I don't understand what's going on.
So basically, one of them celebrity podcasters, basically, basically one of the celebrities.
Editor and podcast that already got a network. Because if you have never you've never set up your podcast and didn't hit record and was just talking for 2 hours, and you've never done that, I don't want to talk to you. I question you. Come on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And having to spend.
The files get corrupted.
Files get corrupted. And also, I got one for y'all. Have y'all?
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Whole episode, I'm like, I didn't hit record. Oh my god.
One of your best episodes too. You be like, I'm
right.
Yes, that's definitely happened. Like,
you wanting to cry. You're like, oh Jesus.
I'm like, son of a bitch, because I don't. Or have y'all had the guests that come on the podcast and just disrespect it? You having a good conversation, but you have this one guest that has in their mind they want to make it about them. And I'm like, come on, bro. And have y'all ever read a whole episode geared towards somebody to be on your platform and that person not show up?
Yep, had that too,
honey.
Man, I'm like, you could have told me. You could have told me this before. I done spent hours listening to your podcast, coming up with questions, coming up with topics. But you know what? Overall, we had to be resilient. Yes, we had to be resilient because hey, well, we wouldn't be here.
I mean, that's why I literally stopped saying when, like, if I have like big guests that I know I'm excited about, I don't say nothing until I know that thing in the can. Because I've had somebody like, oh, I'm like, are they gonna come in? I'm telling people like, oh, I'm gonna get this person, and it just like falters, and I'm like, yeah, I'm never telling anybody no in the beginning. I'm like, nope, I ain't saying nothing until it's in the can. Nothing.
Or the one that's like super excited, and then they get on there and they don't talk. They forget all.
It is just like, man, what?
Yep. And also, and I hate the ones that ask you, hey, I want to be on the podcast. They reach out to you to be, hey, I want to be on the podcast. You get them on, they barely want to talk. Yep. It's like pulling teeth. You said you have a podcast on this topic, and I'm asking you a question about this topic, and I'm getting 2-word answers. Exactly. What the fuck?
It's like,
what are we doing here, man?
Why are you here? Or just like they're just, or you can tell, and I know y'all probably have had guests where you can tell they're only there to sell their stuff. And you're like, this is not the podcast for you. I suggest you go talk to. I'm like, we talk about real stuff here. This is not to talk about your book about how like Black women need to be held accountable. I'm sorry, do you see me? You need to go find these Red Pill podcasts. I be trying to unplug their microphones. But I can tell you which ones to go to. Go talk to Cam Newton. Go talk to Dark Wing Ding Duck, okay?
Talk to all them people. Dr. Wingding, I don't even know who the hell that.
Yo.
Yes.
That man. Can you just talk about sports and leave us alone?
Yeah. Like,
please don't talk about nothing else. Please don't talk about
nothing else.
You know what? 4th and 1, I'm good. The other one he do, I'm like.
Yes. It's like that. I'm like, Cam cooks when he is talking about sports. I'm like, yeah, because I'm like, he remind people, like, please stop acting like Cam Newton was some slouch. Exactly. He was not.
He was not.
He was so not. I know he screwed up in the Super Bowl, but he is not a slouch, and he was not.
Exactly.
He was not. At least he got them there. How many quarterbacks can say they got their quarterback there? But that's the thing about all these podcasts.
I need Lamar to get me there, but right now he injured, my poor little baby.
Hey, Lamar's hurt right now, so you know.
He ain't hurt. I don't know why y'all.
You don't think he hurt?
Don't lie for that man. That man ain't hurt.
Pablo, 44-10 at the bank. When I tell you I am sick right now,
just saying,
it's like
when he saw what happened, he's like, "Ooh,
sick.
This ain't working out for me."
Look, it's bad when you're talking about our defense. Bad defense in Baltimore is not synonymous. I'm like, girl, somebody getting fired.
Somebody.
Listen, you know what? Hey, even though I'm a Bucs fan, I found myself rooting for the Ravens whenever the Bucs aren't doing good because Lamar Jackson is from Florida. So yeah, listen,
you root for the Ravens a lot, then.
No, I don't. No, hell no. Even when they suck, even when they had them hideous ass alarm clock jerseys, I was still rocking with my Buccaneers. Man, them ugly ass alarm clock jerseys we had for a brief period of time. Before Tom Brady showed up, they were horrible.
I mean, Brady's ugly years, because I swear, I'm like, how did he get ugly in Tampa Bay? Then he retired, then he get back fine. I'm like, oh, you at Bridget Moynihan fine now.
Yes. Yeah, you know what? Hey, I got nothing bad to say about Tom. Hey, he came to Tampa and won a Super Bowl, so hey, you know, hey, I'm good, you know. So, but getting back to the topic at hand, how do y'all feel like somebody builds a podcast that lasts?
You have to like what you put out. If you just trying to be the next Joe Budden, baby, you ain't gonna last. You just not. If you trying to be a Crystal and Kid Fury, it's like you can't be somebody who took like their following and put it behind a microphone and think you're gonna have the same. You're not. They coming with their own fan club. They coming with their own ears. Cardi B became big as a like rapper because she can't wear her own fan base when she went to Love and Hip Hop. She ain't just pop up out of nowhere, and then she got bigger. So it's like but you also have to start with, you gotta like what you say when you right here. If you wouldn't listen to your stuff, why should anybody else listen to it?
Exactly.
Hello.
Exactly.
Hello.
Yeah, if you don't like it, they ain't gonna love it.
I tell people that come for a consulting, I was like, if you ain't got 52 episodes, I don't want to talk to you. Like you gotta be able to do it for a year. If you can't do it for a year, I don't know why we here. Right?
Gotta be consistent. You're right.
Yeah, so.
You don't build a following being like, oh, every like wait, every full moon, every quarter, every fiscal year, you putting out like a 15-minute episode. It's like, oh girl, leave us alone.
And don't view watch. If you view watch,
Please don't. Don't worry about that. Do
you're
not.
gonna get real discouraged real fast.
Very much.
Hell
so.
yeah.
Very much.
Yeah,
so.
them numbers will have you looking like, no, because I've seen some of those numbers, and I've seen people come to me like, hey, how did you look at numbers? I said, you got to have a fucking passion for this shit right here, because this ain't fun overnight. Staying up, editing, making sure everything's downloaded and stuff, and, you know, this ain't fun. So it's like, you definitely got to have a passion. You definitely got to want it. I feel like that's how you build a podcast that lasts. Mikita, what do you think?
That's the one. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. You absolutely have to own your voice. You got to own it. And because people are going to hate. And also one thing I've learned is through podcasts is you can't make everybody happy, because today in my family, I still got this one cousin that always hates, you know what I'm saying, that no matter what I do, they always got to find something negative to hate. So I don't even disregard them. So disregard the hate, because the hate is going to come. But you know what? But if you stop because one person starts hating on you, then that tells me you want that podcast was never for you.
Yeah.
Now, what do y'all think of identifying and sharing your core story? Now, what are your thoughts when it comes to that? How do we go about that? Mikita, I'll let you start right here. That's real. Stephanie, Pablo, y'all guys want to add something onto that?
I think it has to be, if you're going to tell your core story, be able to tell the part of the story you don't mind some random person coming up to asking you a question about. It's like, if there's a part of your backstory that you don't want people to know, please don't, girl, have some shame. Baby, boy, have some shame. Bring shame back. But if you have no problem saying, hey, I remember when you cried on your podcast talking about remembering your dad, and you don't have no problem with nobody bringing that up to you, say it. But it's like, if you want your story, one, everybody's story is not going to be sunshine and rainbows. So don't just show the happy part. And then when people are like, hey, I know this sad part about you, you're like, how you know that? I'm like, see, people nosy, honey. But it's like, you can control the narrative, you can. But it's like, also be open to people finding out stuff about you. And it's like, if you're the one telling it, make sure you tell it the way you want it to come out. And you have no problem somebody coming up to you and talking to you about it. You're like, wait, you remember that? It's like, I do. It's like, yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
I met somebody, I think like 2 weeks ago. They remember when my son went to college. Like they literally was like, yeah, I remember when you took your son up to Penn State. And I was like, yeah? I was like, hey, you know, he like 30 now. They're like, really? And I'm like, yeah. Like, they shocked. Like, so I tell people all the time, think Selena. Always have Selena in the back of your head. So you tell your core story, people going to identify, and they're going to be like, oh, they're my best friend in my head. So they're going to follow you. They're going to do the research. They're going to know who your mama is. Just a random, you put a random post of you and your cousins. You're like, oh, yeah, cousin Tay Tay.
Coming back on the show. I like
exactly. Yeah, just think, Selena. Be prepared, because there's a lot of weird people out there. And also know what to tell, because some people are boring. Some people's core story is just absolutely boring, and no one wants to hear it. So just know what to tell in that story that could pull somebody in. Find your tribe for the most part.
Yeah.
You get 50 followers or 50 listeners, you put 50 people in the room, you can go on tour. I know people right now that go on tour right now with 50 people in the room. And they get paid.
Yeah.
You don't need a million.
You don't.
You don't need a million. You're right. You know,
you just need dedicated. You need people who are in your corner. They're like, you put something out, I'm gonna share it. Yeah. Oh, this new, she just put a new episode out. They have no problem telling everybody.
Yeah, Fabulous in a song. He said, "I'd rather have 4 lions than 100 sheep."
Come on,
come on, that's real.
Come on,
because I have family that told me one time, you don't need a whole army of friends, and that is so damn true. And also, when it comes to sharing your story, you got to be okay with the good, the bad, and the ugly parts, because people want to hear about the bad and the ugly parts, because that shows your resilience. That shows you that you got through the ugly times and how you got through it. And guess what? You are where you are today. So you got to own that shit, because it's the fucked up things that happen to you. Well, that's going to define you who you are, because we can all be with you when the good times coming. What about when adversity hits? That's what really defines you, you know? So now finding your
before she started talking crazy, Taylor Swift, all her breakup songs, all them little Caucasian,
every single woman, no defamation suits at all, because they ain't want that discovery. They ain't want it. They're like, you make that little song. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know. Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna wait for her and Travis Kelce to break up. But in the meantime, Stephanie, how does someone find and protect their authentic voice?
How do they protect it?
How do they find their authentic voice, and how do they protect it?
You find it when you realize that you have more what you find you're passionate about. Like there's tons of topics to talk about, but you find your voice when you find something that means something to you. Topics that mean something to you. If social justice means something to you, you will be able to talk from here to kingdom come about it. But it's like you have to figure out, like, one, what you're passionate about and what you care about, or what is important to you. And then also, I like to tell people this when they talk about topics, like, what topics do you talk about? Think about something. Take one little thing. Taylor Swift, can you talk about her for at least 15 minutes without stopping? No one's saying anything. Then that, like, keep it there. That's your sweet spot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't know too much about it. But I could talk about the Ravens. I could talk about something else. You will never hear me talking about basketball. I don't know nothing about the shooty hoops. I just know about LeBron's thighs. That's all I know about. And the stud butts. That's all I know. And Angel Wilson. I'm sorry. I'm very limited. But it's like when you find your sweet spot and what you care about, and something that you actually can speak intelligently about, and something that you have no problem researching. Because there's a lot of idiots that just talk. And it's like, girl, Google too free for you to sound this stupid. It's like your asshole is very jealous of the shit that's coming out your mouth right now. It's
Hell
like
yeah.
Something that you care about, you're like, let me do a little Google. Let me go. I'm like, oh, are they talking about it here? They talk about it there. If you care about it, find something you care about. There's something about something I'm like, I'm gonna talk about it because everybody else is talking about it. But do you care about it though? Not really. Then why are you talking about it?
For real.
Yeah.
For real. There's Google. Also, there's Google and there's ChatGPT. Do y'all, Pablo, Mikita, do y'all have anything to add on to finding and protecting your authentic voice?
Yeah.
I'm serious. I don't know nothing about shooting hoops. All I know about LeBron's thighs, and ooh, they nice.
Yeah. I have an episode that we've been teasing for like 10 weeks now, because we literally doing research on it. Like we didn't want to come in and not talk about it like the way we're supposed to. Because we talk real spicy. Like we'll talk about religion in the Bible, we'll break it down so normal people understand, like there's topics. We went in on Noah for a long time, but yeah, this is a topic that we're working on, that we've been working on for a minute. So don't be afraid to Google. Don't be afraid to do the research. And also in the beginning, whether you know it or not, you're going to sound like somebody, because you started podcasting because you heard somebody podcast. So you're going to sound like somebody. So the moment you start detaching yourself from that sound and you start talking like you normally talk to your friends or your families, that's when you start getting to it. Talk like Joe Budden. You can sit the microphone, push the microphone away, jump up in the air. You can do all that. But the moment you realize that's not what you really do, and you just like, hey girl, da-da-da-da, oh, yo, my man's da-da-da-da. Like, I love those type of podcasts when they literally talk like they're around their friends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care they're in an expensive studio. They could come to me, but it's all right. They don't have to. But I like how they talk.
You better sell yourself, sir.
Y'all come see me. 37 Hamilton Avenue. Come on now. It's all right. Yeah, go ahead. Talk like you want to talk. Talk who you are.
Mm-hmm.
If you're from Boston, you talk in your accent. You're going to get a lot more people to see you. If you're from LA, talk like you're from LA. Mention Kendrick. You're going to get more people in there because you're relatable. Be relatable. Find your voice.
Yes.
Oh, Pablo, you are saying, I love that you said that because you will what makes me think about Josh Johnson, the comedian. He was on The Pivot. I have not finished that episode, but he's from Louisiana. They're like, you don't talk like you from Louisiana, but he is talking authentically like himself, and he is not letting these three men, one of them being like, slutted out Channing Crowder.
Not too much on my mans. Not too
It's
much
like,
on my mans.
Take it easy on Channing.
Yeah,
He's from Florida. Take it easy on him. Take it easy on Channing.
Shannon needs to take it easy on us. It's like
he turns his drawers inside out. Not too much, okay? Not too much.
You really can tell. You really can tell. It's like, let me tell you something, sir. We get it. It's like y'all can be like, we're gonna talk about dribbling on balls. Yeah, let me tell you about the time these girls was dribbling on my balls and myself. But yeah, I'm like, sir, what are you doing right now? We are talking about football. We're talking about basketball. Like, what are we doing? But it's like he didn't let anybody take him off his spot. And I just wanted to hear Joshua Johnson talk the way that he talks, the way that he speaks. I just wanted to listen to him more. Don't let anybody take you off your spot. They're like, I'm wondering about you. He's like, well, this is how I talk.
Right.
And it's like, and he ain't changed up nothing. He ain't get in front of those three black men. I was going to say something about Channing, but I'm going to leave him alone because he going to get on my nerves. I'm like, sir, I'm sorry. I'm going to say something real shady. I don't give a damn. Let me tell you something, sir. You cannot question nobody's blackness with your white mama. I know a man with a white mama ain't talking to me. I know a man with a white mama ain't talking to me.
Yes, he is.
I'm like,
damn.
Sir, you can't I'm like, sir, you're a product of the person that you talking to. Shut up.
And we need to get Channing Crowder on the Mocha Minutes podcast.
Give me Freddie T.
I need Freddie
T. Because RC going to RC me.
Yeah,
RC Cola.
RC gonna be RC.
But give me Freddie T. Freddie T.
Listen, RC keeps it real though. I can dig it, but then sometimes I'm like, bro, come on now.
Yeah,
it's like,
but
I love a nuanced nigga. I really, really, truly do. I love a guy I love a nuanced nigga. But sometimes, like, Ryan, shut up.
Yeah, he's like almost like he needs his own show. Like, he don't need to be with them. He needs to have his own.
I think it's coming, Pablo. I really think he's gonna have his own little podcast where he have his own conversations.
The way he cut my man
but they
off,
a good balance, all three of them. They really are.
The way he cut my man off at the game, like, hold up, we gonna talk about what happened. I was like, yep, they're gonna get him out. They're gonna get him out of there soon.
And honestly,
of course,
I'm sitting on that too. I'm sitting on Kyle Relacy. I'm like, I need to read a little bit more. I need to see a little bit more before I speak about this.
Yeah, that's why I said too. I'm gonna do a little more research on it. But turning vision into reality, Pablo, what's your initial thoughts on how people can turn their vision into reality?
Do not listen to anyone. Listen to yourself. You're going to have somebody that say they can't do it. They're going to project their fears onto you. Do not listen to them. There's no fault of yours. If you fail at something, there's always a plan B, a plan C, a plan Z. Like, just do it. I started the studio. I had no idea what I was going to do with the studio. It was an empty space. It was nothing in there. It was just concrete and walls. Now we have 2 rooms in the building because I didn't listen. Because there was people, my mom included. It's like, you sure you want to do this? Like, this is a lot to carry. And I'm like, yes, this is what I want to do. This is exactly what I want to fire my boss so I can do this full time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I'm here for that.
Right? And boss, if you watching, you understand. Don't even worry about it. I'll still visit. But yeah, I want to fire my boss so I can do this full time. So yeah, do not listen to the outside noise. Also keep the yes men away from you too. Because they'll put you in a position to, yeah. Go ahead, get the Shure mics. I'm like, they $450. Yeah. Go get this. Bro, you don't need $450.
Bro, do you have $450 to help me?
Unless they buying it. If the yes men buying it, go. If they opening up their purse, go right ahead.
Right. So
yeah, go right ahead. If you buying it, go right ahead. I definitely agree. Stephanie and Mikita, y'all got anything y'all want to add into how someone can turn their vision into reality? Yeah. That's real. That is so real. I definitely agree with that. And lastly, we get to my part of it, which is resilience as creative superpower. Listen, y'all, bad shit is gonna happen to all of us. The movie Rocky Balboa said this to his son in one of them Rocky movies. He said, life is not about how hard you hit. It's not how hard you can take a punch, no matter how hard, and get up from it. That told me you got to get up no matter what. And even Cat Williams said it once on a podcast. He said, think about all the fucked up things that happened to you, and you're here to tell about it. So you're winning. Because I can tell you a lot of bad shit that happened to me over the journey of this podcast, and I could have quit at any point in time. But yet, here we are today on season 9 of Liquor Talk, you know. Now, it gives you something to keep going. It gives you a reason to go into them rooms with millionaires and people that done did it, to talk about your service and what you do. So you got to use resilience as a creative superpower, because people want to know how you overcame it, because you never know. Somebody may be going through what the fuck you're going through, but they're not going to come out and say it. They might just be like, hey, thank you, that really touched me because I was going through that same situation. You never know who you're helping when you get on a mic, despite the shit you've been through, you know, because that's why when people tell me I want to give up on something or I want to do this, I look at them like if I could do it, you could do it. All the shit I've been through and this time I've been doing Liquor Talk, no, you're not giving up on it. So, but if you want to give up on it, cool. You just got to pivot to something else, you know. So that's my thought. Use your resilience as a way to create, and plus it gives you things to talk about. So what are your thoughts on using resilience as a creative superpower?
Success, like grief, is not linear. As somebody who is actively grieving, I've been grieving for 3 years, and I know I will be grieving for the rest of my life for my father. It has ebbs and it has flows. Success does too. Some of the most successful people have had failures. I went to an event at the Restaurant at Lewis Museum with Tamara Tooney. Y'all, everybody know her from Law and Arts for You and Beyond the Gates.
That's my baby mother.
And
yep.
When I tell you, and she looked amazing. I'm like, this woman is so stunning. And I got to ask her a question, and I've heard so many actors say it. You hear more no's than yeses. When you see people on the red carpet and like getting on these awards, that's because you're seeing the yeses, but you don't know all the no's that they've heard. Please understand, to be successful, use that resilience. Stop thinking like it's just going to go up, up, and up, and up. Sometimes you might have to take a few steps back. And if you really are like, oh, this is a lot, as someone who has done content and had to take breaks, please understand, your listeners, your fellowship will understand when you start to push rope. They will understand you just sitting on this mic just to sit here. It's like, you don't even sound like yourself. Baby, please understand, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to say, y'all, I got to put this down. I got to turn the power button off on this mic for like a good minute, but I will be back. And that's okay to take a break, because pushing rope with your content, oh, baby, your listeners, people who follow you, they know the difference. They're like, what are you doing? It's okay. We don't need no episode. I can wait till you're ready.
Yes.
Like, for real.
Not everybody has that creative superpower to just be like, get on the mic like nothing's going on in their personal life. Like nothing going on. Like, I know personally, I think I have it, but I know some people, they might not have it, you know, but hey, if you have it, great. But again, you get burnt out. But what I do to tell people is, like Stephanie said, take a minute break. Like, I took a whole month off, you know, so this is the first time I've been recording in months, so hey.
But you do seasons, though, and it's like, like people who don't do seasons, we're like, how do you do that?
Right.
We're like,
yeah, so whenever I get to a season finale, that means I'm about to take a month off. Sometimes it's a month or 2 months, but guess what? It's no longer than a month, because if you know you're passionate about something, that itch to get on the mic comes back to you.
You know you get that recharge. You're like, this is my time to recharge.
I definitely recharge, but at some point during that recharging process, you're like, okay, I'm ready to go now. I'm ready to go. I'm like, look, I'm about ready to go, because sometimes I've been in group chats with people talking about different things, and sometimes you just be ready to go. I'm like, okay, once I'm done recharging, I'm about ready to go. I'm not ready to give this up yet.
Yeah. That's when you know it's not time to hang it up, when you're like, yeah, I want to talk about this. All right, I'm ready to come back.
And then also you got to know when to hang it up too. Like, you know, you got to know when to pivot. A break is a break, but also sometimes you probably exhausted that conversation, and conversation exhausts all the time. B. Simone's is a prime example of that. Like, she hopped from show to show to show. Like, her conversations get exhausting, and then she stops, and then she goes somewhere and she pivots. So you can know when to pivot. Quitting is not a thing. Just Jay-Z retired like 6 times. That's all you gotta remember. Okay?
Literally.
You know what I mean? Like, so if you stop potting today, you be like, hey y'all, I can't do it. I promise you in like 6 months, you be like, I'm gonna be a guest on somebody's show.
JK, I'm back.
You know what I mean? Like, bam, then all of a sudden you're doing lives. Like, bro, same concept. Okay, like you gonna jump back in. So
you on TikTok live? It's like, so when the podcast coming back, sir?
Right, I'm retired. I'm not potting anymore. Right,
Exactly.
We waiting.
So
we know it's a matter of time.
Yeah. So this keep pushing forward. You know, keep the blinders on. Don't look at what everybody else is doing, because a lot of them big shows, they're not doing well either. One of the biggest shows out there right now, she's selling houses. Like, the pod is not paying her. She's selling houses. Do what you gotta do. Yeah. Yeah. Medina is a real estate agent in Atlanta.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yep. Sure is.
That's real. Hey, what is something y'all want to tell to the people that's attending Afros and Audios that's going to be coming to our session at 3:15 on Friday?
Be ready. Be ready to get filled. Please do not come to Afros and Audio with a full cup. Because one, you're not going to have room for all the stuff you're going to get. And be ready. Just be ready. Be open. And go and just step into the room, because it's going to seem like big. It's at a museum. It's going to be a lot of big people there. It's going to be a lot of people. Go up the steps.
Yep.
Just go.
Yep.
Because one, you're not going to regret going up them stairs.
You're really not. You are definitely not.
Sell yourself. Do not be afraid to tell the people your story. I don't care if you have 5 episodes. Tell people what your podcast is about. Last year was amazing. Old boy from CNN just helped a random lady because she said she wasn't getting anybody to listen to her show. Like, you don't know who's there. Like, Talib has that. That's his superpower. He knows everybody. So
correct.
You don't know who you're talking to. You could be shaking hands with the president of Radio 1 and don't even know it.
Don't even know.
Tell your story.
Don't even know it.
Right. Get your story out there. Take pictures. Tag them. They love that. Tag them. Like, hey,
tag them
here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
take the selfies. Take the fun, like, funny videos. You're like, this seems silly.
Exactly.
They don't.
You can record an episode. You can interview them on the spot. You have voice note on your phone. Like, hey, how did you get started? Boom, boom, boom. That's content. This is the 4 days of content, and you better take advantage of it.
Yes.
That's the one thing about Afros. Everybody wants to help. I've never
everybody
seen a
wants
place
to
like
meet
that.
you. Like, oh, what do you do?
Right.
You do
exactly
editing, girl.
Let's go. Be like that.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Like, the entire place wants to help you in some kind of way. If they can't help you, they're gonna point you in the direction of somebody that can help you. Like, so do not be afraid to talk. Do not be afraid to be like, hey, I'm learning this, or I'm using this equipment. And they be like, oh, you should try this.
You should try this one.
You know what I mean? Like, you can trade that in and get that. It's the same price. You get all the gems, you know, and definitely hang out afterwards too, because that's where all the real conversations happen. You get some people on your show.
Yes, it is. For sure. Definitely for sure. Listen, y'all definitely got to be there. Be there to network, shake a few hands, go ahead and get some connections. There's no reason why you can't leave out there with a good number of people to come on your podcast. And don't be afraid to go get on people's other podcasts. Everybody's there to help. Find your thing and help tell somebody, I can help you with this, I can help you with that. You know, so now here's something I'm going to start doing for this season of Liquor Talk going forward. I'm going to start leaving everybody with a call to action. So what is your call to action? So we'll start with Stephanie. What's your call to action?
Stay off of Baltimore Street.
Yes, start there. Don't go on any MLK Boulevard, okay? None of them. But y'all, this is my call to action, and I mean this so much. The umbrella of blackness is so big. Punching down on queer folks, ain't it? And I need y'all to stop acting like queer folks and aren't in this with us. Stop just stopping at black. Please understand. We in everything. Call to action is call in, not call out, and stop punching down because you trying to impress some white person that will step over you to get where they need to be.
Listen, because some of the best episodes I've had on Liquor Talk, I featured a queer person. So guess what? If I can do it, you motherfuckers can do it. Stop stepping over them queer people.
Please stop acting like they're your enemies. They not.
They're really not.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 of my highest episodes were queer people. So yeah, 110%.
Mm-hmm.
They got a fan base. I mean, like, bro, you can't go wrong. But my call to action is, if you see me at Afros, talk to me. I can help you. I promise you I can help you. If
okay.
I can't, I know who can. I know people on the radio. I know people on TV. Call me. I can help you. Okay? If you want to come to my studio after Afros, please do. I ain't going to charge you. Your first time free just because you went to Afros. That's on me. All right?
Yes.
That's real.
So, talk to me. I'll be the one with about my podcast. That's my shirt I'm wearing this year. So,
damn, I need one of them shirts too. But
well, you go to Sarrogance.com. You know, you got them on there. They get you to you quick.
Hey,
do they do overnight delivery?
Yes, they do, sir. Yes, they do.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. You better sell that shit. You better sell it.
Now that's how you sell, honey.
All right, Mikita, what's your call to action?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. My call to action for everyone is this is the last time we are going to be doing Afros and Audios. So I need you guys to make the most of it. I need y'all to do everything you could possibly to come with an empty cup. Come with an empty cup and get everything you could possibly get. Leave it all at the museum because after that weekend's over, there is going to be no more Afros and Audios. We're going to have to connect at another black conference. Y'all, if y'all find some other black conferences, y'all let me know. Because almost I know of are basically the major ones, the Podfest, the podcast movements. I don't know all the other ones, but be ready to connect like it's the last time because you know what? We're not going to do this again, so I need y'all to come ready to show up and show out. And if you see me at Afros and Audios, be ready to connect with me because I'm ready to connect up here. For those of you not going to Afros and Audios, I need y'all to connect with everybody. Connect with these people. Connect with black people in your communities. You never know. You never know. Closed mouths don't get fed, so you just never know. Connect with somebody that's willing to help you wherever it is. So, ladies, Stephanie, Mikita, Pablo, I want to thank you all for joining me for the season premiere of Liquor Talk. Thank y'all for having a drink with me to kick off season 9. I know this conversation went all over the place, but hey, we're having a damn good time with it. So, hey, I'm here for it, you know. So, how can the people follow y'all, Stephanie?
Come on, Miss Mikita.
Go ahead, Mikita. You got it. Nice.
And find me, same handle, Instagram. His mama named him Twitter, so I'm still gonna call him Twitter. Facebook is Mocha Minutes. You can find me there. You can also hit me mochaminutes@gmail.com. If you would like to cash at me, it's $ Mocha Sunshine 99. Definitely would love a cute coin. It's like I'm always for it. Love it. But if you could just give me a nice little heart, little follow, nice little 5-star review, I'm always accepting that too.
Yeah, man. So Sarrogance over everything. gmail.com, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything. So SARCARROGANCE dot whatever you want to put on it. So.
All right, thank you, sir. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into this episode of Liquor Talk. You can find me everything on TikTok, Instagram, all Liquor Talk Podcast, YouTube, Liquor Talk Podcast. If you want me on Twitter, it's Real V Jones. I haven't made a Twitter for my podcast yet. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for having a drink with me. There are more episodes to come. We are just getting started. This has been the season premiere of Liquor Talk. And also, let me tell y'all something. For everybody out there, don't look to compete. Collaborate with people. Fuck the competition. Collaborate with people. We need to do more collaborations are coming. More coming. More time. Until the next episode, keep pouring up your drinks, and we're going to keep things pushing. Peace, y'all.